Police killed Ma'Khia Bryant, 16 years old, who attacked two with a knife. The fatal police shooting of Ma'Khia Bryant, seen on video charging at two people with a knife, came within minutes of the George Floyd verdict in his murder. It caused outrage by some over the continued use of lethal force by Columbus police. Officials with the Columbus Division of Police released this footage of the shooting last night, just hours after it happened. Department did something different than normal. This is a departure from their normal protocol as forces face scrutiny from the public following a series of high-profile police killings that have led to clashes. So they did this step, I guess, an attempt at transparency. The girl was identified by Franklin County Children's Services, which said in a release that the 16-year-old Bryant was under the care of the agency at the time of her death. So there's a 10-second clip, and it begins with an officer getting out of his car at a house where police had been dispatched after someone called 911 saying that they were being physically threatened. So, I mean, it's just, you hate to see situations like this. The officer goes forward towards a group of people in a driveway when Brian starts swinging a knife wildly at another woman. She falls back. The officer shouts several times for her to get down. Brian then charges at another girl who's pinned against a car. So from a few feet away with people on either side of him. Let me say this again. A few feet away, surrounded by people, the officer fires 4 shots and Bryant slumps to the ground. A black-handled blade, looked like a kitchen knife or a steak knife, lies on the sidewalk next to her. So a man immediately yells at the officer, "You didn't have to shoot her. She's just a kid." Now, if that had been a little white girl, he wouldn't shot her. Not like that. No. The race of the officer was not clear, and he was taken off patrolling the streets, or has been taken off patrolling the streets for the time being. She was taken to a hospital, talking about Bryant, taken to a hospital, pronounced dead. Unclear if anyone else was injured. I'm not sure how it wasn't possible. So based on the footage, the officer took action to protect another young lady. The mayor, Andrew Ginther, told reporters this. In a eerie twist of fate, the shooting happened about 25 minutes before the judge read the verdict in the Derek Chauvin case. About 25 minutes before. So less than 3 weeks before this, there was a killing. Deputy Franklin County fatally shot a 23-year-old in Columbus. That's under investigation. Yesterday's fatal encounter took place less than 5 miles from where the funeral for Andre Hill, who was killed by another Columbus police officer in December, was held earlier this year. The officer in Hill's case, Adam Coy, is a 19-year veteran, now facing trial for murder, with the next hearing scheduled for April the 28th. Oh no, I'm not done. Last week, Columbus police shot and killed a man who was in a hospital emergency room with a gun on him. Officials are investigating that shooting. Kimberly Shepard, 50 years old, who has lived in the neighborhood where Tuesday's shooting took place for 17 years, said that she knew the teenage victim, Bryant. She said that the neighborhood has gone through changes, but nothing like this. This is the worst thing that has ever happened out here, and unfortunately, it is at the hands of the police, she said. Said that they were happy about the verdict, one of the neighbors, but you couldn't even enjoy that because you're getting a phone call that he was guilty, and then you're getting another phone call that this happened in your neighborhood. Yeah, it is wild times that we live in. Wild times. You want to support Diamond K in the morning? Very easy to do that. I'm able to deliver our news and our views because of our listeners, sponsors, and of course your donations. Diamond K in the morning is powered by the people, and we need your support. You can make a one-time donation or join Radio on Fire's VIP club, radioonfire.com/join. On social media, I'm at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. And in our efforts to continue to support entrepreneurship and independent businesses, we are going to be highlighting some small business owners. Go to Instagram.com/The Diamond K Show. DM me any IG pages of businesses that you think we should spotlight. We're going to be spotlighting businesses, as I said, in the upcoming weeks for the rest of this year, spotlighting businesses. So